So every time somebody mentions the word niche, a couple of things pop up. Is it niche? Is it not niche? Is it expensive? What's the definition of niche? All of that stuff. There's a specific house that I've been wanting to delve off in just a little bit, and I was able to do that. So I have 2 fragrances from a house that I have wanted to get my hands on for quite a while. So no further ado. Wait, no, that's not right. Meet me on the other side of this intro, and I'm going to tell you about 2 fragrances from the house of Replica that I added to my collection. See you guys in just a second. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Trey Scents, and we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion for you here on the channel. You already know how we do it. Before we get into it, please consider liking, sharing, subbing. We are ever so close to 3,000. Now that I've got the business end out of the way. Niche. To me, a niche fragrance, the definition of a niche fragrance is very simple. It's not designer, meaning the company that makes it doesn't make designers. Like Calvin Klein is designer. Tom Ford is designer. Yes, he has a private blend line, but Tom Ford is a fashion designer. So any fragrance he puts out has to be designer, no matter how much it costs. Some people classify niche as if it's eccentric, if it's different, if it smells like bat boo-boo or monkey urine or whatever body odor, then they classify it as niche if it doesn't fit the realm of everything else. And I get that too. So everybody's opinion or definition can be right. We can all be right and we can all be wrong at the same time. But this particular house, in my opinion, is definitely a niche fragrance. The house is Replica by Maison Margiela. And I was able to get my hands on 2 fragrances. This one is a little bit used, which I have 2 decants of this already. And this one is one that you don't hear a lot of talk about. I think it's a unisex fragrance. It's marketed towards men, or it's listed, let me see. Yes, it's listed as a men's fragrance, but it can be unisex. And it is called Whispers in the Library. I'm just reading this label here, y'all. Bear with me. Replica. Yeah, Whispers in the Library. The label is very unique, feels very good. And here's what you have. Very simplistic bottle. I suggest you buy the tester because these don't come with caps. Excuse me. Got a little bit of a something that wintertime crud that you get. Give myself just a little spritz there. Not much of an alcohol blast at all. I like this fragrance. It is different. It's warm. It's earthy. This one is a little bit harder to score. It's harder to get your hands on, but it's out there. You look around. I got this off of an individual that purchased it from Fragrance X. Yeah, Fragrance X. And I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It kind of has a gourmand feel to it. It's definitely not your average everyday run-of-the-mill fragrance. It smells a little bit different. It smells like it wants to go sophisticated, but then it doesn't. But this is definitely not one I would wear with a shirt, with a t-shirt and a pair of jeans. I would definitely go more upscale with this one, at least a nice polo. But again, I've been working out of the decants, and most of that dent that you see is because I decanted me 10 mils out of it. So that's where the 20 mils that's missing is right up here in my collection. They bought it and didn't like it. So, and I told them, if you buy it and you don't like it, I will take it off of your hands. So that's how I got it. Whispers in the Library. But yeah, to me, this scent is warm and it's inviting. To me, it's a cuddle scent. I think I'm picking up on a little bit of oud, a little bit of booziness. Nonetheless, I like it. It's a clean oud. It's not a dirty oud or a skanky oud. I think that's a really clean oud that I'm picking up on. With a little bit of booze in there. Hey, I like it. It works for me. Mason Margiela's Replica Whispers in the Library. Now the other one that I picked up, or as my boy Manny from Manuel's House of Aromas would say, and another one, and another one, and another one. This is one that gets a lot of hype, or it did. Y'all, excuse me for the voice. But as many things in Fragcom, certain reviewers talk about them and they're hyped to death. And then once they stop talking about them and have moved on, the love seems to dissipate. And I'm trying to get this open. There we go. Don't want to bust my box because I'll probably keep the box to this one. Well, shit. More than one way to skin a chicken, ain't it? Yeah, it is. There we go. This one, again, Mason Margiela's Replica. And as you see the box, this one, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I ain't gonna keep you in suspense. Mason Margiela's Jazz Club. And this one was about $128. Yeah, about $128. And the thing about it is, for me, I think about YSL, I think about Chanel. I paid more than $128 for Chanel. Ooh. I like that. I like that. Right off the bat, things that is similar to in my collection, which makes me appreciate fragrances like this more. One thing that comes to my mind off the top is Boss, Hugo Boss, the scent. Private Accord are absolute one of them. It's got that same kind of vibe, except there's something in it that's a little bit more earthy than those, where those go more chocolatey or cacao-y or hazelnutty. This one goes more earthy. I like that. Again, warm, inviting. I could see me wearing this with a nice sweater and a nice pair of jeans, or I could see a gentleman wearing this with a nice jacket and just a plain button-down shirt, some jeans and just some loafers. Nothing, no tuxedo or nothing extremely dressy, but it is definitely a fall type fragrance. I like it. I like it a lot. And you see it left a nice little sheen on my hand. Both of these are really good entry-level niche fragrances because they're fairly affordable. $130 is not too much to pay for a 3.4 ounce bottle. Because like I said, if you go buy Dior Sauvage Elixir, which was one of the fragrances that I thought about buying, but I have a decan of it that I got from Dillard's. It's $160 for a 20 mil, for a 2 ounce for 60 mil. And again, Chanel and YSL, when those fragrances first come out, they're $160, $140 to $160. So to pick up something like this that is a niche fragrance and completely different for $120. These are fragrances I encourage you to sample before you buy, because if you're not used to fragrances that are rich and that are deep and that have certain note profiles or body to them, you're not gonna like these. And allow me to explain. What I mean by body is think of it like a beer. You know, you can get a light beer that's really, really light, but it tastes good, especially when it's cold. Put your little salt, little lemon in there, eat it with something salty. You're getting that. And then compare it to like a Yuengling or a dark amber beer or something like that, a beer you would drink in the fall, you know, that's really, really dark. That's what you get with a fragrance like this. You get something that's a little bit dark and a little bit heavier than say your Acqua di Gio or your, you know, something from Perry Ellis. And those fragrances smell good, but let's be honest, they're not that deep. They don't have that richness. They smell amazing, especially coming off of your skin, but they don't have that that grabs you. Jazz Club grabs you. Again, this is one that could go unisex. I mean, even with the name like Jazz Club, there's something in there that's giving it a very tropical, playful vibe. I mean, you know, I don't get all into the note breakdowns because everybody smells something different, but definitely a cold weather fragrance, and I am very proud to have this in my collection from the house of Replica by Maison Margiela. It is Jazz Club. Jazz Club. I like that fragrance. I like them both. Anyway, guys, that is it. That's all I got for you. That's all I got. I just got off work, so my back's a little stiff. I'm ready to get comfortable and get out of these clothes, edit this video and get it up for you so you guys can watch it. Let me know what you have from the house of Replica. And also, if you know of another niche house that's an easy intro for people to get into. I know Montal and Mancera are both easy niche houses to slide into. Yeah, I think those are good niche houses to start. Let your boy know. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you think. Let me know. Be active in the comments. All right? All right, guys. So with that being said, man, I'm going to get out of here. Get this old back a break. You know the drill. Thank you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. It means so much to me. Thank you so much. I love you all, and may God bless you all. Happy Thursday. We're on the downhill slide again. Maybe the next time y'all will see me is Sunday. I love you all. God bless you all. Until next time, peace.